Welcome back to the Soul Burner 876 channel, guys. We are here to go through a Salamangreat deck profile. Top 4 nonetheless. Yes, you heard right. Salamangreat in October 2022. This is Kemar Clarke's top 4 Salamangreat deck list. Shout out to Kemar. Shout out to Team Yaad. I don't know. It's always representing with the deck, and as a fellow Salamangreat player myself, I would definitely have to say that he's done a lot of great things with this deck, and he continues to do so. But without further ado, guys, I'm just going to go right in the profile. Yeah. So for the Salad monsters, he will play 1 mirror, because once you add this card through any means, you can special summon it from your hand. So right off the bat, you get a Link monster to just start your plays. We played the 1 Gazelle. It's at 1. You have to play it. It helps you to dump, and it helps you to get another body on board to make your Link plays, to just overrun your opponent with advantage and just win you the game. 1 Falco, 1 Fowl. That's it for the one-offs in terms of Salamangreat monsters. 2 Spinny, 2 Foxy, and 2 Jack. Alright, a bit of information that he shared with me. He prefers running 2 of this card and these 3, but for this tournament specifically, he decided to try something different, which we'll get to later on. But more ideally, he would prefer running 2 of this card with 3 of these cards, because this also helps facilitate the rank 4 plays. So that's just some info. That's it for the Salad monsters. For the spells and traps, this is why mirror is viable. We have 3 circles, so we can add a lot more. And then the protection effect for Sunlight Wolf does come up a bit more often than not, in terms of Nibiru seeing circulation back into the format, but this is mostly for the add-in. 1 Will and 1 Sanctuary, and just 1 of each trap. 1 Rage, 1 Roar. He also would prefer playing 2 of this, but as per the tournament, he decided to try something. One thing to note though, this can actually stay at 1 if you're going to put in like the other foal. So if you're playing 2 foal, I would suggest, and he would also suggest, playing just the 1 will. You basically get the same thing that you'd want. You're just looking for extra bodies, and your monsters themselves facilitate as extra bodies if you know the deck. That's going to be it for the Salad or Salamangreat portion of the deck. For the regular Cyberse monsters, play 3 Flame Buffalo, because you always like drawing, and this card is just gas. 3 Parallel Exceed to rank 4 plays, helps kill your opponent, you know, the access code play, and most cases they just don't see it coming. So that's it for the Salamangreat monsters. For the generic Salamangreat cards, we have 3 Silent Mining. It searches everything in the deck, minus this card, but in most cases this is more a more kind of win more card, and you don't really need it. But yeah, 3 Mining, 3 Circle. For the regular spells, we just play 2 Desires. It's at 2, and you know you need gas to keep going, so we play 2 Desires. For the hand traps, he ran 12 hand traps. Yep, you heard right, 12 hand traps. I'm just going to go through real quick. 3 Ash, the most generic hand trap right now, and you can recycle this hand trap in this deck. So you play 3 Ash, and the MVP hand trap for the tournament, according to the man himself, the Ghost Mourner. Not only is it effectively a effect veiler or an imperm, but it allows you to inflict burn damage to your opponent. So should they choose to use the monster as a summoning material, they basically just lose that monster's attack to their life points. And it pretty much won him some great matches. So this was definitely the MVP in terms of his hand traps. He's playing 3 effect veilers and 3 imperms. He did tell me that if he's going to put in the extra spinny and foxy and foul, he'd probably cut 3 of these hand traps. In my opinion, I'd probably cut the veilers. That's just me. I'd probably just cut the veilers and keep this at 9 and then just run it from there. But that's going to be it for the main deck, guys. And the main deck is 40 cards. So he was playing 40 cards. Going to the extra deck real quick. Standard Salamangreat stuff. 3 of your Balinks. It starts your plays, it protects your salad cards, not just monsters. 3 of the heart of the deck, the Sunlight Wolf. Can't be caught slipping without him. For a while, people were playing 2 of this or 1 of this, which was really bad. But yeah, you play 3 and 3. That's going to be it for the Salamangreat Link monsters. You don't play anymore. You play 1 Lingeribo, you play 1 Splash Mage, you play 1 of the honorary Salamangreat Link monster, I guess, the Code Talker Heat Soul. This is your draw power. Gets your cards in your turn, gets your cards in your opponent's turn, and then you can use it to bring a Link monster. It does a lot. This allows you to, OTK through back row, because this banishes to negate a trap and banishes it. Well, it tributes to do that. This helps you get into this guy, because you need different attributes to make this guy. This guy, because you OTK with this, it allows whatever monster that uses this for a material to call the ability to attack twice during that battle phase. The one transcode talker, this plus this equals game. The man himself, access code. And then for the rank 4s, we are playing the 1 Salamangreat Mirage Stallion. It's at 1, but it does wonders for the deck. You might want to be careful about how you're sequencing your cards though, because after this card resolves, you can't activate any monster effects besides your fire monsters. Play 1 Dweller because Terror Element is a thing. You play 1 Babushka because Sprite is a thing if they don't have smashers. So basically you have in-deck options to out the best decks of the format. That's going to be it for the extra deck. For his side deck, quick disclaimer guys, I had to proxy 3 cards in the side deck because I don't own these cards, but as we get to them you'll realize what they are. He was playing 1 Harpy's Featherluster, Broomy, 2 Cosmic Cyclone. I guess this is to respect the Terror Element traps for that matchup, unlike Eldritch stuff. He was playing 3 Twin Twisters though, to help facilitate more plays with getting his salads out of his hand in the graveyard where they work somewhat a bit more, or to trigger like Gazelle and to start plays so you get interactions from your opponent so you can kill them, because the more interactions they waste and the more plays you have, the faster they die. This is the proxy that I have, because in his deck he had Forbidden Droplets. So this is supposed to represent 3 Forbidden Droplets that he sided. I think this made a whole lot of impact in terms of his matches. It does make a whole lot of impact in terms of the sideboard as well. So I think this was a good call, the 3 Forbidden Droplets. He played 3 Dark Ruler no more, because where this is for Sprite, the droplets would be for Tear Elements, because when you're triggering their effects and then they come and then they try to activate in your turn, Forbidden Droplet says no. And when your opponent creates their big Sprite board and they do everything, this card just says no. So that was that. And then for the last three, dimensional barrier, because if he's going first, Tearlaments just won't play. And this covers some rogue matchups as well. But yeah, that's going to be it for the profile, guys. As usual, let me know what you think down in the comments. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Till next time, peace.